Often we think of experience and know-how as the keys to success in the workplace, but it's often the nuances of interpersonal relationships that have just as big of an impact on careers. In this video, we'll take a look at 8 tips that relate to content that you may find in USG eMajor's series of courses on workplace interpersonal relationships. Number 1, be a true listener. This doesn't mean pretending to listen or just being quiet. What it really means is being open to what the speaker, whether it's your colleague or leader, is saying. If you disagree with something, address the issue respectfully and in a positive way. What you don't want to be is the one in the back of the room rolling your eyes and being negative under the radar. And that takes us to the second one. Consistently show empathy. Put yourself in the shoes of your boss or your coworker. Try to understand why they made a certain decision or took a certain approach to a problem. While you may have made a different choice, once you can see things from a different perspective, then you will build the confidence and trust of others and be able to make a stronger impact. And the third one, it's all about body language. Sometimes your face or your posture can reveal just as much as your words or silence do. While obvious negative body language, such as being on your phone during a meeting or giving people the silent treatment, is clearly a detriment for you, there can be much more subtle expressions or reactions that come to define you in the eyes of others. So, as far as the bare basics of body language, remember to smile, uncross your arms, make eye contact, and be aware of how you are coming across. Number 4. Now let's go a little bit into conflict resolution. You found yourself in a place where you're feeling resentful. Basic principles say not to let this fester and choose the right time and place to address these issues. Seek to understand the other person's point of view and work to find compromise. Next, let's look at leadership. There are likely going to be times, even early in your career, in which you'll have the opportunity to manage one or many people. This is where organizational theory comes into play, as you'll have a direct role in establishing and maintaining the culture of your organization. At this point, you'll want to be aware of and perhaps seek additional training on the difference in being a supportive leader and a micromanager, and building an environment of trust that enables those you lead the room to grow. And that takes us to our sixth one, power and politics. Every organization has its own blueprint for how things work behind the scenes. There are certain norms and expectations that will go far beyond what is in the employee handbook. To fully understand the ropes, you'll want to take advantage of any opportunities for mentorship and team building. You'll also learn a lot from the stories told of an organization's past and present. Number 7, take ethical responsibilities seriously. In your everyday interactions, ensure that you are demonstrating honesty and building trust. Understand and apply best practices in privacy, the protection of data, being loyal, and supporting both clients and your coworkers. And when faced with ethical dilemmas, remember that the right choice is not always the easiest one. Number 8. To pull some of these concepts together, have a hero. This can be someone at work that you really admire, or a leader that you've read about or encountered in another situation. Observe how they respond to difficult situations, how they act with integrity, and how they treat other people. Emulate their best behaviors with the knowledge that you will someday be somebody else's hero. We've just covered a few very basic items here, but you can learn much more by enrolling in one or more of USG eMajor's courses on workplace relationships. These can sometimes be integrated into your degree program or just taken as electives. For more information and to see what 7 institutions in the University System of Georgia offer this series of courses, click on the link in the comments below.